Welcome back. So our today topic is tools and techniques of research. The outline of this chapter are included an introduction, then questionnaire, then opinionaire and attitude scale. After that, we will discuss interview, then observation, test and appraisal instrument, and then the last one is concluding remarks. So what is questionnaire? A questionnaire is a set of carefully selected and ordered questions prepared by an investigation to seek factual information from respondent or to find their opinion, attitude, or interest. Is called questionnaire. So the form of questionnaire included closed form, open form, pictorial form, and scale items. So we will discuss all of them one by one. First is closed form. That closed form of questionnaire usually consists of a prepared list of concrete questions and a choice of possible answer. For example, yes, no, and don't know is the type of the answer that the statement is given, and you have to choose either it is yes, no, or don't. You have no idea about it. The next is open form. Rather than forcing a respondent to choose between a rigidly limited responses, the open form or a unrestricted type of questionnaire call for a free response in respondent's own words. For example, why did you choose to do your MA in EPM in this university? So you have your own idea, you have your own perspective, so you can write what you want. The next is pictorial form. In this, some questionnaire present respondent with drawing and photograph rather than a written statement from which to choose the answer. The next is scale item. Like a scale item is a question to which the respondent express his agreement or disagreement of various levels. For example, strongly agree, agree, undecided disagree, and strongly disagree. This is a Likert scale, and you have to choose what you feel about it. Now, the construction of a questionnaire. How do we construct a questionnaire? Following are the sum of steps that you should take while constructing questionnaire, like framing of question, ordering of question, designing the direction and format, and then electing honest reply. Now, what are the criteria of question writing? Uh, is the question related to the research problem and the research objectives? The second is the question right and appropriate? Is the question clear and unambiguous? The next is the question suggestive? Does the question demand knowledge and information that the respondent doesn't have? Or you can have you can ask like, does the question demand personal or delicate material that the respondent may not like to divulge? And the next is the question loaded with social desirability or not? Now there is administration of the questionnaire. Like how do we conduct, prepare? So there is direct contact or mail questionnaire. So what are the limitation of the questionnaire? Like the responses may not be truthful or accurate. The next is that a respondent may make or less error, for example writing incorrect numbers, taking wrong responses. So the mail questionnaires give low rate of responses. It may be due to poor services ranking from 20% to 40% or due to non-responses. So in Pakistan, this low rate may be 40 to 60%. The next limitation included that the respondent answer questionnaire a year earlier, which imply that they will answer at different times or different day and in different circumstances. So this is the one form of the questionnaire. Like uh, these are the number or the statement that the people often use to describe themselves and regarding their interaction with other people. So you can read this statement, and then you easily circle the appropriate number next to the statement to indicate your answer. Like we have 0 for the false, 1 is for mostly false, and 2 is for mostly true, and 3 is for true. So these are the answers, number that you can easily, after reading the statement, understanding the statement, you can circle it out. Now there is open air and attitude scale. So a set of questions attempting to measure the attitude or belief of an individual is called an open air or an attitude scales. For example, Likert type scale included the four option or five option, like strongly agree, then undecided, or disagree, or strongly disagree to the statement. Now, what is interview? An interview is essentially a structured conversation where one participant asks question and the other provide answer. In common parlance, the word interview refer to a one-on-one conversation between an interviewer and the interviewee. What are the purpose of the interview? So it can be used as an exploratory device to help identify variable and relations. It can be used as an instrument of the research. It can be used to supplement other methods used in a research study. So to follow up unexpected results, to validate other methods, and to go deeper into the motivation of a respondent and their reason for responding as they do. There are some types of interview included: individual or group interview, structured or standardized interview, unstructured and unstandardized interview. The next is a non-directive and depth interview. Next is a focused interview. So these are different types of the interviews. Now, how to conduct an interview, like preparing for the interview, recording interviews, and establishing reports. These are the interrelated. Now there is observation. In this, the action or process of closely observing or monitoring something or someone. So observation may be direct, indirect, scheduled, unscheduled, and known or unknown. Now we have method of recording observation, like we have the scale, we have the checklist, we have the rating scale, and we have the scorecards. Now there is checklist that how to conduct some opinion. Now what is the rating scale, like how do you rate the following, and there is some question like how is the service of the any organization, what about their cleanliness, and what about their decoration, their parking, their choice of food and quality of food. And you have your own opinion, like it is good, very good, poor, or very poor, or it is okay, and you can easily submit the question. We have the test and appraisal instrument. In this, a test is standardized procedure to measure behavior and describing it into score and categories. So we have these instruments included, where you can easily measure the behavior that describe the score and the categories. Like we have different types of marks or grades, so uh, it included different opinion. Like A grade have a very best in each and everything, either their behavior, either their work, or their connection with the other people. Now we have the classification of tests, and this we have the achievement tests, and then aptitude tests, and then personality tests. What are the qualities of a good test? Like, is this standardization, or this is reliability, or this is a validity included in the qualities of the good test? Like, is this is a valid question, uh, and is it reliable, and it is how their standard, is this a very good standard, or it is okay, or it has no standard or very low standard? Now we have some steps in the construction of standardized tests, like some author in this, the one included Harris in 1969, uh, proposes 7 general steps in constructing a test. The first step is planning the test. The second is preparing the test item and directions. After that, you have reviewed the items and then pre-testing the materials. After that, you have to analyze the pre-test result and then assembling the final form. After the last step included the reproducing the test.